Hello, everyone. It's the Tyler Huisman Show.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
Welcome to the Tyler Huisman Show, guys. Tonight, we have a very special guest star, Doug Mallory, along with Al Bernard. It's going to be a fun night. We're going to be making our Super Bowl predictions, talking a lot of sports. Hey, Doug and Al, how you doing?
Oh, what's going
Wonderful.
on? Hey, man, good to be here.
Yeah, I know. How's that Florida weather down there?
Florida weather's
I
great.
mean-
We're getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Unbelievable.
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, that's great. All right. I'm up here celebrating. in the snow here in Chicago, and
Yeah, very, very good.
pretty great. I just
Okay.
yeah, so pretty good. So let's see. You told me you wanted to start off with the best running backs, best quarterback, best position.
Yeah. The GOAT of basically the three main offensive positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Me and Al talked about this a while back, and we had this idea, and we wanted to do it for today. And by the way, everyone, today is the season finale of 3rd and 2, since the Super Bowl is coming up last episode until season 2 is here. So, yeah. But I don't know. What position do you think we should get started with?
Let's go with the best position in all sports, quarterback right now.
Quarterback. All right, right into it. Al, take us off.
Probably Mitch Trubisky. No, we're gonna go with Tom Brady. Obviously, the GOAT of. Besides Michael Jordan. Yeah. I don't know.
Michael Jordan is a pretty good quarterback.
You're talking about around all sports.
We're talking about all around sports.
The GOAT of sports.
Michael Jordan's obviously the best, but Tom Brady's not far behind.
He's the GOAT of
Tom
GOATs.
Brady's the GOAT of the NFL. He's the best.
I don't feel like I'm going to have to say Tom Brady too. You see what he's done. 10th Super Bowl. I saw a statistic that said Tom Brady's more likely to make the Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to make a three-point shot, which is crazy when you think about that. And there's really not much more to say. Tyler, I don't know if you've got a different one, but
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with Big Ben. He.
first,
Definitely.
after the season this year, how can you not?
They were 11-0, man. They were the best team of all time, in my opinion.
No, I just stopped watching football.
Well, Corbin Cochran likes boys. Well, that's
Sure he does.
no. I'm gonna agree with you there. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. But in my opinion, you talked about this a little bit last night. Patrick Mahomes is definitely on his race up there, and
Yeah, it is.
I'm definitely gonna see that in the Super Bowl, and that's what the Super Bowl is all about. Well, that's not what we're talking about right now. Let's move on to running backs.
Running backs. You know what? I'll start with my running back. I've looked at it so much, and there's so many great running backs. I feel like that's one of the great positions. There's so many great quarterbacks, and then there's so many great running backs throughout the years. You have Alvin Kamara this year, who, in my opinion, might have been one of the best running backs this year after tying the score for the 6 most touchdowns in a game. The most touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, most in the game. But I already know who you're going to say. I assume I already know who you're going to say, Tyler. I'm stuck between Jim Brown and Emmitt Smith. I think I'm going to have to go with Emmitt Smith. I think that he holds that high yards record. I think it's at a point where it's just really not beatable for a career. I'm going to have to go with Emmitt Smith. It's a close Jim Brown, but I already know who you two are going to say.
Al,
You want to start?
take it away, Al. I'll finish up the segment.
All right. Well, there's not much to say here. You could say, there's 5 running backs, 4 or whatever, who you can put in the number 1 spot. But for me, I just got to go with my guy, Walter Payton. To me, you just watch his highlights. You just watch him play. and he won't go down no matter what. And it just takes, I mean, the whole defense to tackle him sometimes, and it's just, I mean, it's close, but I got to go with Walter Payton.
There's this up-and-coming star that I think is probably going to be the greatest of all time. Doug out. He goes by the name of Zion, and he he's already breaking some records.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have to go with Walter Payton.
Yep.
And for the longest time, he held the rushing record, and there was just no one like him, unlike Jim Brown, who also changed his time. Yeah. But Emmitt Smith is definitely an honorable mention. He has the most rushing yards, but I can make an argument, so does Frank Gore. So, I just don't know. But Walter Payton, definitely nobody could take him down. So I think I'll start off for the wide receivers.
Yeah, go right.
Oh, it's tough, but I've got one name where, like, when wide receivers come up to mind, and in my opinion, that's Jerry Rice. And I know he had Joe Montana and maybe Steve Young for a little while on the back end of his career. But, man, that guy was just breaking records. He was fast. He just kept, like, all the fundamentals. Like, he was a man ahead of his time. And he just seals the deal for me when you think of great wide receivers. And it's like, you can't think of much. It's like when you think of, like, in the quarterbacks nowadays, like, who's the most talented quarterback? And there's Rodgers maybe, and then there's, like, Mahomes, like, the best. Like, Jerry Rice is, like, top name for me.
Yeah. Al.
I'm going to say the same because Jerry Rice, you look at the statistics, you look at everything. He's on the top. And if he's not on the top, then he's right there. I mean, everything he does, I mean, it was just insane and incredible. And he's just an amazing catcher of the football. And he's the best, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with either of you. It's Jerry Rice for me. You look at what he's done and the team he played for and the Super Bowls he won, and it's just incredible when you look at him as a wide receiver and you watch his highlights. I have no more to say about Jerry Rice except he is the best wide receiver, and there's more to mention, of course, but it's Jerry Rice for me. And I don't know if there's many people that can disagree with that.
You guys did talk about something yesterday that a lot of people may have brought up, the best defenses of all time, and you guys.
Your comment on the video.
You guys kind of agreed on the '85 Bears, and I don't disagree with you there, but we have to see what other people think too.
We do have to really go into that more. I think at the point it wasn't really one of the main topics, so we weren't really thinking about that. But now, I've seen what people have said, and I mean, there's a lot of other candidates for sure.
Yes, there definitely are. And what I wanted to bring up about that was because I will say, in my opinion, the '85 Bears is the greatest team of all time and the best team of all time. And I wanted to touch on the only reason that the Dolphins won that game, their only loss of the season, was because Dan Marino is a Hall of Fame quarterback. But the '85 Bears scheme, it's outdated now because this is an offensive league now, and you go on and you learn from past defenses. That's why it's so great to have a good defensive coordinator. Titans fans. Yeah, it's just like the Bears, they send their whole D-line, they sent the outside linebackers, then you'd send in Mike Singletary, and that is about like 7 guys rushing right there. Guys can't block those guys. You come out for routes, DBs are playing right there. And then if everyone's blocking those 7, you send in the safety, Gary Fensick. Nobody blocks it. Quarterback can't escape. And let me point out that those guys were no scrubs on the defensive line. Richard Dent, Dan Hampton, all these guys. Like, the Hall of Famers, they immediately got past their man at the line of scrimmage so that it wasn't even a contest. You can't get that ball out quick. But Dan Marino in that game, the game plan was to get the ball out quick, and they're just getting these short passes They didn't win by much, but they won the game. So
Yep.
Yeah.
that's also Don Shula, one of the greatest coaches of all time in that game, Dolphins. So, pretty sure he was the coach when they went undefeated. So it's pretty insane. But
Most
I-
wins coach in NFL history.
Yes.
Career, I believe.
Yes.
I see something about the Titans. You want to talk about the Titans a little bit? Touch on that?
We don't need to go there.
They're pretty good.
And very fast.
Yeah, I mean, the leaving of Arthur Smith to the Falcons, that's a big dent in the offense right there. Is he really was the one that brought Derrick Henry to life, I think, and revived Ryan Tannehill's career.
All right, really speaking up on the Falcons there.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Titans fans, it's a little tough, but
Can't handle the truth.
you can't handle the truth.
Can't handle it. Let's go to, shall I say, the main event of tonight. The Super Bowl is in 2 days, and I could not think of a better Super Bowl than Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
I know,
The
right?
GOAT and the little goat. Yoda and Grogu. It's gonna be a battle of the ages. I'm really excited.
Yes, it definitely will. And it's going to be a great matchup. And, yeah, that was just the intro for our NFL.
Oh my!
And technical difficulties, but it's going well. And
Don't we out?
Oh, we do.
So, do we go into our predictions for the Super Bowl?
yeah, Al, I want to hear what you think about
I mean, we've got plenty of time here.
All right.
Go into it. Really tell us what you feel.
Okay. Well, I think everyone knows. No one's going to pick against the Chiefs. Okay?
pick against the Chiefs?
No one can go against the Chiefs. And I from experience, I picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl. It was the most complete fail of my entire life. And speaking on that, they destroyed the Bills. So I'm not going to pick against the Chiefs again because that makes me look very silly.
Yeah.
Tom Brady is the best quarterback of all time. But, I mean, everyone's saying the Chiefs have O-linemen out. I don't think that matters one bit. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, you saw what Tyreek Hill did last game against the Buccaneers, and it was a complete joke. And the Buccaneers defense is really, really good. They are. But, it just doesn't feel like the Chiefs are going to be stopped by that. And I feel like it will be a close game. I feel like the Chiefs are just going to pull ahead, though, and just win the game. I mean, Edwards-Hilaire's back. He's probably not going to run for a ton of yards, but I think he will be involved a lot in this game. There's just so many weapons on this team, the Chiefs, that just can't be stopped. And I just don't think that Tom Brady, who did throw 3 interceptions against the Packers, okay?
In the second half, though.
Yeah, but the Packers in the fourth quarter and the third quarter too, they just couldn't move the ball. They just couldn't even get first downs. It just wasn't there at all. Interception after interception, Tom Brady threw, but the Packers offense just didn't do anything. And, I mean, it wasn't Tom Brady who really won that game in the fourth. It was the defense. And I said before, the defense, I don't think will be a factor against the Chiefs. And so if you look at it this way, I just don't see the Chiefs losing to the Buccaneers. So I'm going to say this score prediction. I'm going to say 33-25, the Chiefs win.
Wow.
It's interesting. Doug, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, I'll go. I've been thinking about this since I watched the Chiefs win, and I was just going back and forth. I was thinking about what Al said about him picking the Bucs, and I picked the Chiefs to win that game. And the whole time I was telling him, I was like, you don't pick against the Chiefs. You don't pick against the Chiefs. And you don't. And in the Super Bowl, you don't either. But then it's Tom Brady. And I don't think you pick against Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. But you don't pick against the Chiefs. It's Tom Brady and the Chiefs. It's not really the Buccaneers and the Chiefs. It's this incredible offense that Brady has brought to life. And if Brady can do what he does in the Super Bowl like he does all the time, except against Eli Manning, this is a very hard one for me. I said it back in May. I said if the Buccaneers were good, I would pick them to win the Super Bowl. And I don't know if I'll be right here, but I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. It's a weird one for me. I thought about it a lot, but
Feel the wrath when you lose to the Chiefs.
I know you guys can go ahead and start saying it, but I'm going for the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. I'd love to see old Tom win another one.
You're rooting for them too?
I'm rooting for them, but
I think there's a lot of people rooting for them, and there's a lot of people picking the Chiefs. You're going to pick the Chiefs. You're going to bet on the Chiefs to win, but you're going to root for the Buccaneers to win. And you're going to be happy either way. Buccaneers when you're like, oh, sweet, Patrick Mahomes lost. Because Tom Brady, I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like in everyone's heart there's this weird thing with the Chiefs. And it's not Patrick Mahomes, it's the Chiefs. They're like, do I really have to see them keep winning? And it's not me. I've heard other people say it. I like seeing the Chiefs win. I like seeing them. I love watching Tyreek Hill play. I love watching Tyron, however you say his name, Matthew, yes. I don't know how to say his first name. Yeah, and that offense is so explosive, but I don't really want to speak on it anymore because the more I talk about the Chiefs, I'm like, oh, I don't know if you can really beat them. I'm picking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
If I have to pick a score, 28-3 for sure.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
No. I think the Buccaneers take it with a incredible fourth quarter of just slinging down. They're going to be down by half, and I can't really give you a score prediction. I just know by halftime, Bucs will be down, and then they'll bring it back in the fourth quarter.
The Buccaneers will be down at the fourth, and they're going to win the comeback?
Yes, with the comeback. Not down by much, maybe a touchdown or a field goal, but down in the fourth quarter. Down by halftime, and we're going to come back in the second half, and it'll be a very close game. I think it's going to be a nail-biting fourth quarter.
It's also going to be a very sad day when Buccaneers get slammed. And,
no. Got a Chiefs fan.
I know,
here.
we've got a little Chiefs fan.
Hold on, let me go get my cheers here. No, Chiefs. No, I have this very hard time controlling myself, self-control. And the Bible tells me to have self-control, but, I feel like I should pick Patrick Mahomes for a 50-0 win. But I don't know. I've been saying this. I take credit for it. Because I say this. I make sure. Let me get this straight. I make sure that I am not a bandwagoner. I do not cheer for a team because I'm the fan of the team. And I also don't start cheering as a fan or just as for fun once they've won. No. I'm going to go back to the 2015 Golden State Warriors. They were garbage. Stephen Curry was in the three-point contest. And I remember Kyle Korver was too. And Jordan, my brother Jordan, and my dad said, Kyle Korver is going to win this contest. I was like, nah, man, this guy Stephen Curry, he can shoot the daylights out of it. He won the contest. What happened in the finals that year? Golden State Warriors dominated LeBron James. History will tell you the rest. Also, Patrick Mahomes made his first start in the NFL. And I was like, oh, dang. Let me pick Mitchell Trubisky. No, but it was like when Michael Jordan made his first start and scored 60 points. Patrick Mahomes has never been I don't think he's ever been losing by more than one score in a game in his entire career. So That tells you something about him. Also, I don't want to hear anything about the Buccaneers and their weapons. Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. Get them out of here. You got Tyreek Hill. It's like debatable one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Top 5 for sure. Maybe top 3. And you've got the other speed receivers on that team. McCall Harmon, Demarcus Robinson. But you've also got the best tight end in college. I was like college football. In football, in Travis Kelce. And their O-line is banged up. But is Patrick Mahomes a quarterback who stands in the pocket?
No, he's not.
And he extends plays. Now, if the Buccaneers, here's what I want to say about the Buccaneers. They beat Aaron Rodgers. Credit to them. They beat him twice. The 49ers defense last year is better than the Buccaneers defense. Agree?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
More talent on it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes beat that. Along with Nick Bosa. With that ferocious pass rush. I just don't even see a competition. I see Brady scoring sometimes, but I don't even see a competition. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go with, like, the Chiefs.
You picked the Bucs, right?
I think I'm going to, totally. Put some money on it. No, I think I'm going to have to take the Chiefs. I think I'm going to have to go around 34, or no, let's say 35 to 21. And it's not going to be close. I'll tell you that. I think the Chiefs are going to be up by a touchdown. And then they're going to take it away. And they're going to seal the deal. Tom Brady's going to get one last chance to take one drive and the onside kick. But will he even get that one drive? No, he might throw an interception or he might just lose.
And also speaking of the fourth quarter, have you guys seen the Chiefs in the fourth quarter? I mean, the Bucks
Pretty bad.
The Bucks might put up a game in the first quarter, but doesn't everyone put up a game in the first quarter against the Chiefs? And then the Chiefs
Remember what happened last year?
Yeah.
Went up 24-0.
Texans, yeah.
And the Chiefs won like 50-24.
Yeah.
The Titans went up. Hey, Titans fans, the Titans went up.
Hey, but remember what happened 4 years ago on this day? A nice little 3 lead in the half.
We had a lot of fun with that.
We did. There were tears shed on that day.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan is a phenomenal quarterback.
What a stud he is. Just incredible.
To retirement.
MVP Ryan.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
So we've got 2 Chiefs and a Bucks. I mean,
I got 3 Chiefs.
3 Chiefs. Here, guys said before.
Man,
it's so hard against the Chiefs. It's very hard for me to do it. And I still don't know why I am. But I am. I am picking against the Chiefs. I've got this weird gut feeling, and it's probably not going to go my way. But I had the same gut feeling when I picked the Chiefs and the Buccaneers in May to go. I was like, I feel like Tom Brady could do something with this team. And, I don't really have much more to say. It's a weird feeling for me, but I have to go. I'm going with the Bucs.
Look, on that gut,
I'm not going to change it.
On that gut feeling, I just want to say
against the Bills too.
Yes, I had a gut feeling once this year, and it was about the Bills.
Oh, well, you have that same
And
gut
so-
feeling with the Chiefs.
so-
Go your way.
So, gut feelings against the Chiefs. I'm sorry to say this, but it doesn't matter because I had experience. It was not fun.
hey,
So,
Hey.
gut feeling.
hey.
Well,
The Phoenix Suns, the Los Angeles Lakers, Trailblazers, Supersonics, and the Jazz. They all had gut feelings against the GOAT.
They did.
And they didn't win. Patrick Mahomes, by far, is not the GOAT. And I will say, I don't have trouble picking the Chiefs. It's an obvious win. But I have respect for Tom Brady, and he is the greatest of all time. But Patrick Mahomes is en route for that goal. And believe me, I give respect to Tom Brady, and I think there's a part of me that thinks he can make this a game. But when the Chiefs, Tom Brady went and won the Super Bowl in 2018. Whoever got the ball in that first overtime AFC Championship game would have won. Who got it first? Tom Brady. He won. Mahomes didn't get a chance. 2019, Chiefs won the Super Bowl. 2020, Patrick Mahomes played at Buccaneers Stadium. Am I right? Or was it Chiefs? I think Buccaneers.
I think so.
And Tyreek Hill had himself a day.
He did.
Along with Patrick Mahomes.
He did.
Mahomes is chasing Brady. Also, Mahomes has said one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He never called him the greatest of all time. He said, if not the greatest, because he knows that he is en route to be the greatest of all time.
Also,
I can't argue it. I'm just gonna say I can't argue with Patrick Mahomes coming up there.
Yeah. Also, I'm not bashing you because
I will take the bashing.
Yeah,
I understand
listen.
this is a weird thing to do.
You can take the bashing after the game.
Yes, I will, and I will accept it. I will say, yeah, I'm stupid. I will. I'll admit it. But I'm picking the Bucks.
Look, I'm cheering for the Bucks too. I'm not bashing you because I'm not bashing you. I'm just saying that I also picked a team against Chiefs too. So I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
I'm the same as you. I'm just not doing it this time because I've already had the experience.
Yeah.
So if I do it again, what do you think it's gonna?
That's gonna be pretty bad.
That's
and
hey,
also,
this is coming from Bears fans who thought we were going to go 13-3 2 years in a row.
Also, I'm just saying. I think the Bucks have a shot. I'm not like Tyler over here. That it's gonna be 50-0. I'm kidding, but I'm saying I think it's gonna be a game. I'm picking the Chiefs to win. I'm just it's gonna be a game. If the Buccaneers win, I won't be.
No doubt it's gonna be a game. No doubt. I hope it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Rams.
Oh, if we had a Patriots and Rams game,
Oh my goodness.
That would be amazing.
I would love that. Just no score.
No doubt. No doubt it's going to be a game. It doesn't matter. Patrick Mahomes is going to win anyway.
I'm very confident with this.
very confident. What happens if they lose?
Then Patrick Mahomes will win 8 rings.
And the bet continues.
Tom Brady is not going to win this Super Bowl.
Let's screen record that really quick.
This is all going on the page. This is all going on
Yep.
there.
We got it first.
Mark my words.
I picked it too.
Patrick Mahomes gets his 2nd ring in 3 years. On Sunday night.
Did you say 3 years? Hold on, never mind. Hold on, I was thinking wrong. I was like, he's gonna get.
That's what a lot of people.
In the next 3
That's what a lot of people say.
Meant, but I realize now.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah, I get you.
They say he won MVP his rookie year. Technically, it wasn't his rookie year. It was his first year playing. He sat his whole rookie year.
Yeah. Find out. Smith.
True. Well, I don't think there's much more to say. A great show from Ty's Sports Videos and 3rd and 2. Doug and Al and Tyler. This is a great thing we got going here. I hope we can do it next year for whatever the next Super Bowl might be. Whoever will be playing the Chiefs next year. Can't wait to.
Whoever will be.
Cowboys.
The Bears and the Chiefs.
Cowboys.
Wilson.
Cowboys.
Falcons.
Yeah,
The Saints.
Oh. What about that? Drew Brees retiring? What are we?
Like, what's the holdup here?
Yeah.
No, I think Drew Brees. I think the Steelers are gonna trade Big Ben for Drew Brees.
Oh my!
I think that could work.
I need to go for that.
I think that would make the spark for the Saints.
You know what? I'm going to change the greatest wide receiver of all time. I'm going to change it to Michael Thomas. What a year. Am I right?
I don't know. I think mine's
Really?
I think my second best of all time is Juju. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
His
videos, his TikTok videos are probably
some of the best I've ever seen for sure.
I mean,
if I had to rank top 10 TikTokers, he's in my top 5.
He's all of them.
Oh,
was that
got a little like it's like the Bucks falling down when they played the Chiefs.
Wow.
Oh, did I say that?
hey, we never talked about you guys never brought up any points about it's the Buccaneers' home stadium with fans in the Super Bowl. Is that not going to play any factor into it?
No, it won't. First of all, the Bucks fans cannot afford it. I'm just kidding. It's
you
just,
heard it
it's
here
not
first,
gonna,
folks.
Prove Al wrong.
Oh my goodness. Bears fans will all be there cheering on Mahomes as he will be on the Bears next season.
You guys don't want Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun.
Wentz.
No, Matt Ryan's going to the Saints.
That would be pretty amazing.
No, if Matt Ryan went to the Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
Going to the Super Bowl.
That would be mad.
Doug's face is not happy.
Like, they'd be up like 50-0 in halftime with Matt Ryan. They'd be like, "Oh yeah," and then they'd lose it. Matt Ryan.
Then Tom Brady would go to the Patriots again, and or the yeah.
What if Tom Brady?
What if Tom Brady went
back to the Patriots
when he's 55?
When Tom Brady's 70 years old, and what he says, my last year in the NFL, unless I don't win the Super Bowl, and he goes back to the Patriots, played with every team in the NFL, and he just let it begin. Like he's gonna do this.
Yep. Oh, okay.
So that's for my breath a little. All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, for having us on the show.
It was very good to have you guys.
Thank you so much.
Cost me a lot of money to us to get on here.
From where we are, as you can see, the studio.
First take took our spot this morning.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We tried to work it out, but we couldn't do it. Yeah. Stephen A. just was having some fun.
Stephen A. is a beast. He is a beast.
He is a beast. I was on the phone with him the other night, and I was talking to him, sharing our love of the Cowboys together. Should I say hate of the Cowboys? And we were. We had our. Oh my goodness! We had our cowboy hats on. We were just talking away, and then I said, "Hey, am I coming on First Take tomorrow morning?" And he was like, "No, I don't think so, buddy."
He was like, "Tomorrow's Saturday."
And I said, "Well, I was like, just you wait." So, just you wait till tonight with Tyler. It's gonna be great. All right, that's it. I'm done.
All right, it's gonna be good, and
Super Bowl.
We'll see you guys later.
See you guys. Bye.